Hello, how is everyone? Oh man, I didn't go live on TikTok yet. That's fine. They don't need to know that we're here. How are you guys? Oh my gosh, Taylor says I'm here on time today. Also, Unnamed Bubbles, hello for the first time ever. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, good to see you guys. I am gonna be playing Date Everything here soon again, mostly because here's the thing. I found out that Trap Dorian exists. And so now my singular goal in life is to find that man and subsequently find his trapdoor. So that's like our #1 goal for today. It's kind of a spoiler because I already know where he is. Hey, Papa Smurf, and hey, Zach and Fane, how's it going? How's it going? Let me, real quickly, my thing is taking forever to upload, but I just need to post that I'm here on Instagram and all that here soon. But for those of you watching, hello, hello. Also for those who are watching and not yet subscribed to the YouTube, highly recommend, because I'm actually going to be doing, I think, at least a handful of like YouTube exclusive, not me sitting at my computer, but me just like chilling, phone propped up somewhere, talking to straight up YouTube here in the next couple of months, at least 30 minutes a week as part of a special program I'm doing. I can't give more details yet because of contracts and shit that haven't been signed, but I am hopefully gonna have a little bit more exclusive content to YouTube, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't care about that sort of stuff though, it's gonna be the same as this, except I'm not playing video games, so I can just talk to you guys about straight up D&D and things like that, which will be fun. Like the good old days. I was doing that here. I still answer questions and stuff. It's just like I ran out of things to talk about because people ran out of questions. But if you ever have questions, please feel free to like send them my way and chat anytime. It's just YouTube's gonna have like a little mini segment each week. It's gonna be all about that. So that's fun. Zayd, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Also, Papa Smurf, I think I said hi to you already. Crosma says, are you feeling better today? I am. Also, what do we call people for today's board? What do we do? Lou says if we had a few hundred more subscribers on YouTube, she'll hit 69,000. Will I really? Wait, hold on. Wait a sec. Is that true? Oh my god, she's live right now? How crazy is that? Yeah, shit, you guys are not wrong. This is logged out, by the way. I do subscribe to myself. I use an anonymous browser, so. But yeah, that's me. Hold on. DBC also put the link in chat and pinned it, so if you're curious at any point, you can go there. Also, Zayd says, love your French tips. Dude, I did them literally today. Thank you so much. I was like going in and like, you can tell that I've kind of shaved them down and filled them in a little bit. So I use acrylic French tips, like the acrylic, like plasticky nail bits for the uninitiated that I glue down onto my normal nail. I buff the shit out of my normal nail, glue down a French tip, or like a little plastic thing on it, and then paint a French tip onto the plastic thing. But those grow out over time, so every once in a while I have to go through, shave off the top layer of those nails, and then like kind of repaint it a little bit. If you look extremely closely at some of them, the camera's not gonna be able to pick it up, but you can kind of see it in the sheen. There's like a little bit of a difference where you can tell like where the old real nail stops and then the fake nail begins. That's because I suck and I'm just not good at it. But it's enough to look good on camera for this weekend's con. So, by the way, I'm gonna be at Too Many Games Con this weekend. So for those who are in the Philly area, I will be there playing a live game of Faster Purple Worm Kill Kill. So I'm gonna be working with Beetle and Grim and putting on a live show. Why is my gain so high? Oh, okay, how's that? Is that jarring? So sorry. So if you guys are gonna be there, let me know. Come up and say hi. Unfortunately, I ran out of the pins that I give people. I'm getting new ones in, and the new ones are really cool. Courtney Klinstra is gonna be making them, so I gotta get them in, and then properly like, what do you call it? And then like, you know, ordered and things like that. And the thing that I use to get them ordered does take a hot fucking second. So it honestly might be after Gen Con that we get them in, but I swear I will have new pins coming soon. So keep an eye out for that and always come up and say hi. But I think at this con I won't have any, unfortunately, but there will be a meet and greet. So I can sign things, I can chat with you guys still. It's actually like a formal one, like at a table and shit, like like the pros do, which is crazy. So yeah, come say hi. Come join. So the other thing that I was gonna do today is RAZER sent me a little care package of sorts. It's kind of like it's an RGB mouse pad. It's called the Firefly V2 Pro. And so I was gonna do a little unboxing. They were like, yeah, we'll send it to you to complement specifically the fact that you have an all green setup. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Because they just put out a new line of all green things. And they're like, if anyone should have one, it's you. So I'm gonna be opening this up mostly because I've never seen an RGB mouse pad before. And I don't 100% know how it works. It's not an ad, they're not paying me, but I just wanted to like, it's like one of those things where this is the, let's see, yeah, it's a phantom green color. It's like, you want to do something nice, you know, but Notster says it's lit. It is lit. Also, Little Hoggy, I don't think I put you on the board yet. Let me toss you on the board. Thank you so much for the sub. Little Hoggy. Here, hold on. I want to draw a pig. Hold on. What's the difference between a pig and a hog? Is it just hogs and sows? Is that the difference? Little Hockey says hi. Hi! Let me do this. I need to have tusks, right? Because he's a hog. Hold on. We'll do little triangle ears. Boop, boop. That's not what a pig's ear looks like, but that's okay. And oh my god, he's so chunky. Oh no, I did not mean to make him so chunky. We'll do eyes, and then we'll do little tusks. Boop, boop. That's kind of cute, right? How is it? Just tell me it's cute. Tell me it's cute, please. Also, no, says the mouse pads are dumb. I have a trackball. No way. I hear it's. I've seen like trackball mice. Specifically when it comes to people who want to prevent carpal tunnel is a really big thing, I think. People say it looks cute. Yay! Also, Zayd says a hog is a male pig, but also has mild connotations towards feral boars. That's always what I figured. So good to know I'm kind of right. Notster says horse for lore. Oh yes, if we want to talk about that during the YouTube stream, we totally can. The Slim Blade Pro trackball. That sounds like a weapon. I'm not gonna lie to you, it sounds like you could kill someone with it. Schematical, welcome in, same with Liquid Rex, hi. Wait, hold on. Murex says we need the hot as a hog sticker now. Also, Lucas says, can the board get a title too? The Nightstand 1 Nighters, since it's only good for a day and fits the game. That's a good one. Okay, wait, the board of Nightstand 1 Nighters. And then I will do a little circle around it. There we go. My pen's dying. Again, I swear I have good pens. DVC said boars are the male only. Hogs can be male or female, but they're bigger than pigs. Oh, boars. That's what I'm thinking of. So wait, a wild boar isn't actually like a boar that's... Like, it's just a... I've stopped caring. Your Dick says, I was listening to the latest Worlds Apart episode and you guys said you haven't named the world yet, but literally every portmanteau of yours and Odin's name sounds like the name of a fantasy world. Diadin, Odana, Audia, Dinana. Dinana is a bit of a stretch. Odana is a good one though. That's pretty solid. Also, Michael says I'm trying to move my notes into Obsidian because of you. I should have charged them for that video. God damn it. It is a very helpful tool though. I don't charge people for videos if the service is free usually, and I do genuinely stand by it. Obsidian is amazing. I might clip out that particular part of the stream where I talked about it as well and then make it into a YouTube video, mostly because I need a YouTube video for June and I've been traveling so much I don't have one yet. But Dracon, hi, hello. Also, we have a hydrate from Wheezy Wyvern. Welcome in, Wyvern. Also, no wait, not also, I think that's it. Did check-ins, said hello, going to the con this weekend. Got a thing. Let's open this up, mostly because it's been sitting on my desk for entirely too long and I need to get it off of my desk. Pine says you have a welcoming, cute, energetic voice. It's, you know, I actually did a little voice acting gig this morning. I sat down and screamed into a microphone for a little bit about, I had to roleplay as, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it actually. Oh shit, but keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know when it's properly out. Oh god, this is thick tape, hold on. And you guys can listen to it, and it's very noticeably my voice. It's basically the same voice I did for the Bardic Hearth, and for the character that I did for that, except a little bit more hiss-like, a little bit more, it's a draconic type character, or like a lizard folk type character, so I went for more of a hissy sort of vibe. 920, Jula Boy, and Instagasm. What a great superpower. Hello, hello. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, there's like no packaging in here. This is just it. Oh, that is weird. Okay, so here is the box. Here's the opening. Again, not sponsored. They just sent it to me for free, so there's your disclosure. Crayhack says it looks like some RGB. Yeah, I'm so curious how this is gonna work. Cause like, I also, oh, it says, it has a note. Witness true design brought to light. All translucent RAZER Phantom collection represents the next evolution in gaming gear aesthetics, offering something truly distinct. It's quite literally just a USB plug-in, so I should be able to just plug it into the front of my computer. Let's see. Aha. Yeah, I was fully expecting more padding. It's so light, what the fuck? So, oh, I'm so curious. So the back is like properly textured and everything, like proper rubber, will not slide, but I can tell that like, I mean, obviously this is a power thing of some variety, right? Also, Strength 24 says light at mousepad, let's go. Yeah, also, hi Philly, how's it going? And then also Christoph wants me to roll a giant D20, saying trying to fix my car this weekend after the radiator broke. How will the project go? Oh shit, okay, I'll do my best. Ghosty May, hi. Let me get this out of the way, and then I will, because the giant D20 is in there, but I will not forget. Let's see, Lukic says, I assume it's either just a programmable design or touch reactive to the mouse. If it's touch reactive to the mouse, how cool would that be? So maybe it has like some sensor right here and it senses where the mouse is. We'll find out. I mean, worst case scenario, even if it just looks the way it does on the front, that's gonna match my entire setup. You guys can't see it, but the thing that Nick and Nikki gave me, the Apple design of having really sleek minimalist boxes is kind of one of my favorite things ever. I know millennials go crazy for saving boxes specifically because they're really nice, but this is nice. I also just like black packaging. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so you can't see it, but the computer that Nick and Nikki gave me has all RGB, like basically everything, the fans, the front, the case, all of that. And here's the booklet. Nice, sleek. Whoa. This has instructions on how to plug it in, which seems pretty self-explanatory. It also looks like it has a 2-year warranty, which is wild for a mouse pad. So I guess I should hold on to this. I'm not very good at holding on to warranty things. It says 15-zone chroma lighting, edge-to-edge backlit design. I am so curious. I don't know how that works. And it syncs to my computer. So that little RAZER chroma thing means that and RAZER Synapse rather, is the app I use to control all of the lighting in my general computer. So I should be able to just kind of make it look fancy. Let me plug it in for you guys. I don't beating around the bush all the time. Zayd says, feral pig behavior is way more interesting than it has any right to be, but generally a boar is 2 generations feral. Wild pigs, I mean, there's peccaries, but a wild boar these days is a feral domestic pig. Potentially very feral. I love the concept that it could be very feral. Crayhack says that box edges. Welcome to this slutty stream where we play date everything and then plug in an edging mouse pad. It is USB, what is it, 2.0? Yeah, 2.0. So it's not the newer one. Keep that in mind, but I think I have some ports in the front of my computer. Is this 2.0? What is this? Where is it? Do not press the button to accidentally turn off your computer, Diana. You are midstream. Oh no. Aha. Plugged. Okay. Okay. Does anyone want the stickers? I never keep the stickers because I have too many RAZER things, so I just have so many of these things, but they are... Here we go. Shiny. Okay. Damn. Okay. All right. Not bad. So if I were to set... Oh, there's a little thing here too. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna have to unplug. Oh no, I gotta do the peel. Hold on. I'm so sorry. There we go. I was about to apologize for like turning off its life support. There we go. Luke says, tempted to clip that. Don't turn off the computer editing in an outage. That would actually be so funny. Okay. It's connected to my app. Will it work? It has to... Oh no. My RAZER Synapse has to update. I don't want to do that though. Will it actually update Oh shit, it was really fast. This might shut down my... This won't shut down my computer, will it? Because my entire computer uses RAZER stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have done that midstream. Don't worry, if my computer turns off, don't worry about it. Just look at the pretty colors and I'll be back shortly. I don't think it'll turn off. It's updating pretty quickly. Luke says, I don't save boxes anymore because in theory this is my last home that I own and I won't move. Also the first. Yeah, dude, isn't it crazy how the concept of a starter home is like kind of going away? Because who the fuck is gonna switch homes so often nowadays, you know? Hi Wank and Scott and Ghosty May, if I haven't said hi already. Oh shit, yeah, okay, it updated. Everything's turned pink. My keyboard and mouse are both RAZER as well. Okay, RAZER Synapse, run. Play. Do the light thing. Make the lights work, por favor. I just want rainbows. JX says, will the new mousepad result in stream errors? Oh no, if it does, I hope not. They told me specifically it was okay to show up on stream. Hi, Scott. But we'll roll that D20. I still have the giant D20 to roll as well, but here is the not RGB, but may as well be dice from Norse Foundry. It's like a diamond cut D20. One of my favorites ever. Do a quick roll here while this, I think, runs. A 2! Is that good or bad? The way the question was phrased. Oh shit, yeah, it showed up instantly. Okay, wait, hold on, let me do this. Brightness. Down. To nothing. Okay, it started at 60. What if I turn it all the way up? Not bad. However, I wanna do fancy effects. I wanna do advanced effects. I wanna do, oh my God, it allows me to control everything at once. Can I make it so that it looks like fire? Kinda, yeah. We also have one called, oop, I wanna get rid of this. So you guys can't see, but I can make it do wave, which is, I think, the cycling through the spectrum. I also have one that is, where is it? Reactive? But I don't know how that works, because it's not, I don't think it has any sensors, so it shouldn't react to anything. Unless I'm wrong, it just turned everything I own blue. Spectrum cycling, let's do that. Yeah, that's just kind of cycling it through all the different colors. There was one that oh, wheel. I love this one. So this is the one that I have by default, where you can basically place a node somewhere, and then it does, in theory, like a spectrum through the rainbow of all of the colors kind of circling around a point central to the mouse pad. I might have to pick this up, and there we go. Okay. Yes, please work. Color. I might be too dumb to figure this out right now. Let me just make it some random color. Aha! I hope I didn't break it. The way it just slowly turned off is kind of concerning. ABCD says, are we all cycling through a spectrum? I'm connecting with this mouse pad, truly. I will get this sorted because I want it to be the same rainbow color as everything else I own. And in the meantime, I'll update you guys when it's properly. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. Here we go. I just had to click, I had to click to apply it somewhere. I don't think I did it right. There we go. Ah! Holy shit. You can actually properly see it. Like, you can see the cutoff point. I adjusted the colors a little bit. Normally it's a very smooth transition, but Nalzer says, does the back have its own color fill options? The back looks like this. I'm assuming, like, if you look at it head on, it's like just transparent enough that it looks like it's actually coming through the mouse pad, which is kind of nice. I feel like it would also be pretty cool for like product displays, which I know is 100% not the, hi Tyler Oakley raid. Hello, have we, there's no way that's the real Tyler Oakley. Have we met yet? We must have met. Otherwise, I can't imagine you know why I exist. Oh, wow, yeah, wild. Hello, hi. We're talking about, this is the not product placement, but they did send it to me for free, so I need to say that they gave it to me for free so the FTC doesn't like jump down my throat about it. Segment of the this stream. We are gonna put this down though. Corsair also has one that can sync up with all other Corsair devices, including fans, headset, etc., says Mayo. Yeah, so that's what I have. I mean, essentially Chroma Studio can do all of that for me, which is quite nice. In the meantime though, I really think this would be cool for products. Like, I feel like I could do my nails on this thing, have a nice little ASMR moment. Perhaps. Either way, hello Raiders, hi, welcome in. Hunter also just tipped $5, thank you so much. And Tyler says, hope you're having a wonderful stream. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Good to see you, good to meet you, and hello to everyone in chat, including Katie, China, Seraph Blue, Kai in the Sky, Ultra Wheelo, Booker, Tyler himself, of course. By the way, I know you have to follow in order to use the chat. That's just a safety feature. You can unfollow if you guys want to, but I appreciate you all saying hi and, oh God, telling me to hydrate. Fuck, hold on. Lord Drunken Badger on YouTube says hello from Wisconsin. Hi. And then Hunter says RAZER RGB mousepad despite everything else being Corsair. To be fair, I don't know, does Corsair have a mousepad? Demon Duda, hello, welcome in for the first time. DL Mayo says Chroma Studio is kind of goated, not gonna lie. Yeah. Also Zayd says your reactions are too adorable. Thank you for the suspicious side eye towards the not product placement. You know, we're not gonna talk about it. We just, you know, ignore the Secret Labs chair and not the RAZER chair. Anyway, HG says, what's up, feeling better? I am, thank you so much. Also, HG, thank you so much for the sub. But yeah, hello, if you're coming in from Tyler's channel, hello, I'm Diana Faye, also known as Diana the Rose. If you like D&D, Dungeons & Dragons, not the other one, not like Do Not Disturb, although if you like that too, good on you for protecting your peace. We love that around here. I think my phone lives perpetually on in Do Not Disturb. Anyway, I'm talking about the nerd shit. Hi, we do a lot of Dungeons & Dragons type discussion, and we talk about whatever comes to mind. Today it's furniture fucking. Don't worry about that part. Date everything's so hot right now. HT, thank you so much for the sub. I'll draw a little t-shirt for you. Let's see. Because I feel like the more inanimate objects I can draw, the more on brand it'll be for this stream. And I'm gonna draw a little H on it. So it's an HT. Can you see that? Is the glare right there? It's right there, isn't it? God fucking shit. Nope. Close enough. Strange Miniatures also says, my 6-year-old started his own monster manual today. He made a toilet mimic. He's already a great DM. Dude, yeah, my favorite miniature ever one of my favorites that I ever printed, and it's, or painted. It's up on a shelf that I can't reach, but it's a outhouse mimic. And I think I have, hold on, it's definitely easily findable. Outhouse mimic DD. It's very easy to, oh man, my system isn't working again. Hold on. I don't want it to show my IP address to the world. Give me a quick sec while I do a capture and click on some fire hydrants. There we go. So the outhouse mimic, super popular miniature. They have that, and then they also have a mimic that looks like just a pile of toilet paper. 10 out of 10 designs, both of them. But yeah, this is one that I painted. I made mine green. But Strange Miniature says, oh, I've got that file too. Yeah, it's fun. Also, Lazless says, wait, nerd shit and fucking furniture? Yeah, follow. Well, fucking the furniture, not fucking furniture. It's like the furniture is getting... How bad is it? What are the monetization rules on Twitch nowadays? Let's see, Kendall says, okay, JD. Yeah, welcome to the stream. The amount of JD jokes, oh my God. But Strange Miniature says, I know the one, I need to print it. I also want to do the boat mimic. I haven't seen a boat mimic. I have seen, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. This is gonna terrify your players. So use it sparingly, because you'll only get the chance to use it once, in theory. And I can't find a picture, but in theory, you could make a bedroll mimic, which means your players could just crawl into the mouth of a mimic and then hate you forever. So that's fun. Also, Let's Sailboat says, bro, you saying you won't chat about mid-century modern? I used to love the concept of mid-century modern designs. It's been a hot sec since I was in that phase of my life. Now I'm in the phase of surrounding myself with slowly dying plants. So we've moved on a little bit, but I used to be really into the mid-century modern thing, mostly because I like the minimalist vibe, you know? Crayhack says, I've not been paying enough attention recently. Making fun of JD Vance is so much fun. Did you know they sent a guy back to Norway because he had one of the JD Vance babyface memes on his phone? I did hear that. Well, shit was crazy. But Strange Miniature says, Diana's the best way to terrorize your players for real. I was talking today on TikTok about the concept of having a soundproof wall, an invisible soundproof wall, being a way to jump scare your players with audio in a sort of sense. Mostly because I was using Fantasy Plus the other day and I was like, you know, fucking around with it. Again, not sponsored. And I was like, man, if I have my players pass through a soundproof barrier where it's quiet and peaceful on one side, and then they enter one specific room in the far back of a mansion, and then they just get hit with a wall of screams and things like that. Oh, how wild is that? Pine says, are you Norse? I'm not. I am Latina, so I think that's about as far as you can get. But, you know, close enough. Also, Demon Duda says, I sent that to my DM boyfriend and he loved this idea and plans to implement it. I'm so sorry in advance if you play at his table. Fubo Gulala. Hi, welcome in. Same with Saucy Studio and Lazless, all of whom have followed. We are going to be getting into Date Everything here in a sec. Let me make sure that I change my stream info real fast so that way people know what, when I say that I'm going to be banned from IKEA by the end of this, I want them to know exactly what the context is there. Not that I actually did something to piss off the, what are they, Swedish? The Swedish people. But Lazlo says, oh, which country? I'm Brazilian. Mexico. So my mom was from Veracruz, over near the coast, which was, it's always a nice fun fact. I actually went to the YouTube, back when I was at VidCon, I went to the Creator Collective for the Latina community. That was honestly the highlight of my VidCon, mostly because they had the best fucking food. They had a dude sitting in the corner properly carving off carne asada from like one of those meat tornadoes. Hold on. Carne asada meat tornado. I don't think this is actually what it's called, but like, carne asada stand, maybe? Yeah, there we go. One of these things where, open image, new tab. They had a dude in a corner with like a miniature version of this, just like carving a bright rotisserie, says Sadewise. True. Actually, that's really on brand. But yeah, they had a little dude in the corner. They had conchas, like the, hold on. These things that were just legitimately piled up on tables, and you could decorate them with sprinkles and things like that. They had a bunch of like fruit platters that were carved into those like the Mexican skull type styles. But anyway, Fubo Gulala, welcome in. Hi, good to see you. Let me add you to the board of subscribers. Thank you so much for the sub. Gulala, there we go. I don't know what to draw for this. I'm gonna draw a pile of goo that is singing, and I hope that that works. Let me do this. And I'm gonna do a little flubber type shine on it. Maybe a couple little shines. And I'm gonna do some music notes. Bear in mind, I have zero musical experience whatsoever. I don't know what music looks like. I know the vague concept of a treble clef is something like that. Potentially. Maybe. But yeah, ABCD says, did you get a new skull from the Ren Fair? I did, I got two. I got a beaver skull, which is a lot of fun. And then I got one that was, I wanna say, God, I already forgot. It was a cat skull, I think. But like an ethically sourced, I know it was some sort of feline. It might have been a cat. But yeah, ethically sourced, of course. Also, Terry says you could have a series of sound walls that progressively get louder as they go through hallways to find the place the sound is coming from. Yeah! And also, Pine says, what is the episode with Odin's name about, or is it part of a D&D campaign? Odin is my friend. So Odin's son, is my co-host for the podcast. So every single episode features him. I've tried to get rid of him. He will not leave. He's in the walls. And also he owns all the passwords to everything, so. But anyway, we're gonna hop into date everything here. Let's see, I think I changed, yeah, there we go. Here's all the trademark type stuff. Let me also make sure you guys can hear it, because that is important, you know? These guys have amazing voices, and the voice actors worked very hard on it, and who am I to rob them of their performance? Zayd, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Welcome in. Also, Strange Miniature says, I loved your idea of bringing the previous campaign's PCs to attack the new ones. Yes! That one's so much fun. So Christoph says try D20 roll. Shit, you're so right. I said I wouldn't forget, and then I instantly forgot. Hold on. Your Bad Dank also says we need a Dieta/Lab only episode. I'll tell Lab you said that, because that would be so much fun. I am going to Australia here soon, so I should be able to at the very least, we might like drag Lav in for a stream. I'm hoping we can. Or sorry, not a stream, an episode. I think that'd be fun. But first of all, before we go through with the game, we're gonna do a giant D20 roll, which is one of the redeems. Let me see, double check what the question was. Scroll back down. Trying to fix my car this weekend after a radiator broke, says Christoph. How will this project go? So I'm gonna roll a giant plush D20 to see how that's gonna go. And I'm just gonna yeet it behind me in a vague that-away direction and hope that it works out okay. It rolled behind furniture, hold on. My office is, it's got like 3 different desks for 3 different purposes, so there's furniture absolutely everywhere. It was a 10 though. A nice even 10. I think you would add a modifier depending on your intelligence for the most part, because it's kind of like a technical skill. Either intelligence or maybe sleight of hand, but I honestly doubt sleight of hand is gonna be a problem. Because it's like, if it's a radiator, you're not, you know, fucking with teeny wires or anything like that. But either way, there's your answer. Nice even 10. Let's see. And Crossmouse is heading off. Have a good night, Crossmouse. Also, let's see. I think I'm caught up. ABCD says, the beaver was super cool. And yes, as long as it's ethically sourced, the cat's lore is now of interest. I'm gonna create a Ren Fair cat skull fanfic. Good God. Christoph also says, adding charisma, I'm gonna charm my car to fix itself. Speaking of charming inanimate objects, let's hop back in. So when I last left off, we had just entered the crawl space, and we got we got a like key, this silver fox of a key to jump in our pocket, and I mean like our actual literal pocket, not our like pocket. And I got a content warning right before that. Still don't know what that's about. But let's see. Are we done for the day? Did I come back with no? I still can't open the door even though I have the key on me. Also, if the mouse looks a little jittery, it's not my fault. I swear it's got everything to do with the game. It just doesn't like my mouse for some reason. So I'm gonna try and keep my head still. Can I? Oh, I have one left. Okay. Bronca says fear of keys. I guess. I will give you guys a quick heads up. I do have the content warnings on for this game. I am going through with all of the options, but you will get a warning in case something intense or potentially triggering happens. That's kind of your hint to you know, potentially mute the stream for a hot sec. I'm kind of curious about, oh, the trapdoor! Trapdoorian! Hold on, we gotta find my man. So I saw online that Dorian has a third form besides back Dorian and front Dorian, which is, I'll show you guys. Where the fuck is he? I forgot where he is. Oh no. Oh God, it's not in the bathroom. Is it through here? It might be through here. Yeah, it's through here. It's in the water heater closet. Here, he has a third form. Wait, I already talked to him? Did I talk to him? I was really sick yesterday when I was playing, so maybe I did and just forgot. Okay, well shit, let's talk to the blanket then. Have a little bit of cozy comfort.
Davy!
Hi! I'm not Davy.
Davy!
Hello?
Come on, Davy, what'd you get off to now?
I mean, the question is, what did he get off to? All Dorians count as one, so you talk to back Dorian. Oh, I see. That makes sense. ABC also says, I thought that the TW for armor was super dope. Wasn't expecting that or knew that it was a thing. Yeah, I kind of like the heads up, honestly. It makes me want to go talk to those people more just to figure out what's up.
Davy?
Hello.
I hope he's all right.
Oh, is this... I don't do throuple things, so if you've already got a boy, I don't need to pay attention to me, the dateable human. No, hold on, I'm not gonna be a dick. Did you lose a friend?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long.
Who voices this guy? Why do I know this person? I've heard this voice before. Chat, this is the point where I ask you to look something up so I don't have to tab out of the game because the noise stops and I like the noise. Made by MXND, hi, welcome in. Didn't even see you, hope you haven't been here too long.
Mateo Manta.
They're Latino. Hi.
Blanket.
My mom told me never to date Latino men though, so I'm afraid he's out of the question. That is a distinct like cultural thing with Latinos, is like all of our moms tell us not to date other Latinos. I've been so focused on finding Davy.
It's the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
Is it like a dog or a stuffed animal? Yeah, who is Davy? I'm hoping it's a stuffed animal, not a...
rescues. A knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago.
Ben Balmaceda is the voice actor. Thanks, chat. I don't know who that is. Also, Notzer says you had another meetup this weekend. Is the streaming schedule normal next week? Yes, so it will be normal next week. I will not be in Chains of Asmodeus this Sunday, though, just because I'm going to be on a plane from like 11 in the morning Eastern time to 11 at night Western time. So I have to hop through a couple places. Knitbull, that's cute.
You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
No, but I'll find him. What's he look like? That sounds so cute.
He's tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble.
I don't know if fingering weight is the right thing to say there, but an inch tall and hand-dyed.
About him all tangled up somewhere again.
I can probably find him. I don't remember seeing knitting supplies, though. Also, Mirax says it might explain why I was popular with Latinas in college.
He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there.
Aww.
I was afraid I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
Poor thing. Also, who would do something like that? Wait, did he make it out okay? Yeah, I'm gonna say, did he make it out okay? I'm not gonna focus on the negatives. Live, love, lick feet, welcome in. Hello, hello. Strange Miniature says apparently he's a Chilean voice actor. One of the movies is I Am T-Rex, and I have to watch that now. That's the name of the movie, is I Am T-Rex.
After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
This is so cute. I love this world building. But he keeps going missing? Out of all the things, you don't have like a little rope leash or something?
Yeah, it's become a pretty regular thing with him.
You sound like a bad pet owner, buddy.
He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking.
So my For You page, DBC said he does a lot of anime voices?
Like he waits until I've got my threads full
That
with
explains
something
it.
else,
I've never
and then he
seen
disappears for
any
a few
anime.
days.
Except for like a couple... I think I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Attack on Titan, but then I lost the plot. Trushian, welcome in. And Akoda says, oh, I didn't miss the stream. You didn't. Welcome in.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Are you made of quartz? Your name is Sprite? Not sponsored. That is so cute.
Handfuls.
Oh my god, is your nose like a little computer chip? Your ears are... Oh, that's so
It's not
cute.
your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Oh, this guy is perfect. Never mind, the cat hates him. He's bad news. Let's see. Trishian says, off topic, do you have any Roll20 weekend campaigns with openings? I actually don't DM online for I guess audience members or in general. I have yet to do. I mostly DM behind the scenes. So honestly, there's no evidence that I'm actually a good DM. I could be bullshitting you guys and could have been bullshitting you for like several years on end at this point. Y'all just believe me. No, I am a DM. I just don't do it publicly, I'm afraid. O'Brien says his tail is a USB. That's so cute. What's her name? Hello.
This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued.
Inanimal is crazy and also genius. There's the hydrate for you, by the way. Live, laugh, love, lick feet. I swear I'll get it eventually. By the way, today's sparkling water flavor is strawberry sunset with a little bit of lemon juice again, which is, what does it say? Strawberry, kiwi, pineapple. I love the way, the direction that sparkling water technology is going. 10 out of 10. But yeah. Let's see. This is Sprite, one of the first animals I ever rescued. Hello.
Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Wait, hold on one sec. Want to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Kurt and Rod.
Oh my gosh, she's Kurt and Rod. Wait, hold on one sec. Okay, hold on. I gotta do some moderation real fast. Terry says, oh, if you've been back to the D20, it should have a one shot after you visit the first time. Oh yeah, because he was talking about the fact that there's like a couple other dateables that will like do things with you, I suppose, or like play one shots with you. And he specifically called out one person, but I can't remember who it was. Anyway.
Oh,
I want to know who voiced the cat now.
I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
I think he's innocent, or she's innocent. Yeah, I don't think she did it. Look how cute she is.
Don't let her fool you. She's a little mischief maker. She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
Yeah. She's adorable. Yeah, no, I really want to know. I belong to her now, or this is why I don't have any pets. What kind of mean bitch? No, she's sweet.
Good company.
Okay. Can I pet her? Is she friendly? I'll say, is she friendly?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little...
Is this gonna be one of those things where I go up to her and then he's like, oh, she doesn't like anyone normally, and then she comes right up and immediately starts loving me? I saw someone have a little life hack once where they said that they just tell all of their friends who come visit that their pet is not super friendly and doesn't usually respond well to people, and then when the cat comes up to them and is like super friendly, which is normal, then they feel so blessed and like chosen and things like that.
Headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you though...
I'm willing to take that chance.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, what claws could she
You hold
possibly
out your
have?
hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you.
Aw.
Sorry. Better luck next time.
I wonder if one of my stats is too low. Also, let's see. Lucas says, okay, got the don't turn off the computer clip edited, captioned, and posted to the Clips channel. Oh, lovely. Also, Terry says, I've seen him with the guy on the desk, and also Lux. Oh, yeah, Lux was the one. Who was supposed to be like the person who joins with you. Also, Kodo has a posture check. Shit. And ABCD says that animals are creatures and creatures are pure. The end. Exactly. Except for this one who hates me. Therefore, it's a blood vendetta.
Back a little bit just to be safe.
I really want to know what the claws are made of,
I'll
though.
be hearing about it from Kurt and Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure.
Yeah, does that mean that the cat just like tore up a part of their bodies? Guess we'll find out.
Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy.
Okay, well that's anthropomorphizing, and we're not a huge fan of that. Also, I don't know if I finished this sentence. The fact that you potentially have like a 12 or 14 pack that's just made out of fluffy stuff is hilarious to me.
I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late.
Oh shit, am I
Still a few more places I haven't
too
checked,
late in the day to fix
but I need
this?
to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to unravel if I stay away for too long.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
I really don't. I lost my job, so. Hanu King, welcome in. Rendition Work says the cat has USB tail. Nothing good comes from that. I mean, a couple good things are on the other end of a USB cord. Really, it's no trouble.
Are you sure?
I am borderline unemployed.
Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should.
If he's only an inch tall, he's not going to be super easy to find. But I'll do my best. Yeah, lighten up on yourself. He's a rescue.
Animals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right asking someone else to fix my mistake.
You'd rather he just stay lost? You're not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around.
I mean,
I can't be in both places at once.
you are inanimate, so.
All right, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Paul the Map Guy says lifts up shirt and it's the texture of a wool sweater. Also, Paul the Map Guy says if he's an inch tall, he's not easy to find, but I'll do my best. God, that's such a that's what she said. Christ. Chris the Nerd, welcome in.
Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out.
Facebook?
But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Sure. Is the packet also going to come to life? I've got a soft spot for strays. That makes it sound like I'm fetishizing him as someone who needs help and can't accept it, and that's going to be like my whole thing for him. Which is 100% right.
Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
You got a big heart. I'm sure they're grateful to have you. You just might. This is my house, but I'll say, yeah, of course. Foster as many animals as you want.
About all that, I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it.
His hair kind of looks like a shag carpet.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there.
Emphasis on shag, you know what I mean. Arrowhead, welcome in, saying, are we feeling healthier today?
Once
Much
I get
better,
started
thank
talking
you.
about them,
Glad it
it's
wasn't
hard to
Concrad.
stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more.
Yeah, I'd love that. Except it'll have to be tomorrow, because
Anyway,
I'm about to pass the fuck out
thanks for
according to the
offering.
rules of this game. So, I'm supposed to give a packet to Phoenicia. I can't talk to Phoenicia until tomorrow. I also need to go talk to Shadow Lord, because he's my number 1 right now, still. And then come back tomorrow and talk to... what's the fucking... Oh, what's the slutty dude in the floor's name? Trap Dorian, that's the one. I also want to talk to him. In fact, I might beeline it over there. I know a dog is in trouble or something, but I've got priorities. I also love in-game how much time is being spent talking to these guys. Let me out. There we go. All right, buddy, you know why I'm here. Give me the goods.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed.
Fucking...
It's almost like he...
What's the term? A voyeur?
Like this.
Voyeur-ass bitch.
Oh dear.
You still have the wristwatch on? It's kind of a choice. Also, his tattoos. Oh, please tell me these say something. They don't say anything, do they? You have a tattoo of the key guy, though? You slut. You whore. The hinge tattoo. Hinges on his shoulders is a wild choice. This looks like potentially a trapdoor? It also kind of looks like a little thing that, what do you call it? The platform that you go diving aboard? DBC said voyeur, yeah. Also, Luch says, I know that someone's in trouble, but I am thirsty. Also, isn't the watch the doorknob? Yeah, it's kind of weird to still have that on, right? Shirtless, but just a watch. Right, we're playing a game.
Caught me in my horizontals.
Look at how much he's blushing right now. This is gonna
I tried
fucking...
to stay hidden under the rug.
This man is getting way too off on this. Trap Dorian, the watch stays on, apparently. I also love how his like little belt underneath his suit is just like one of those latches. I also love how it's unlatched right now. That's a green light if I've ever seen one. That is a joke. Kids, consent is cool. Please gain actual consent. Put your shirt back on. You look hot. I'm just gonna flirt with him. I'm just gonna say you look hot.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
I don't know how I feel about glistening abs though. No, it's just as you feeling better today. Perfectly good. Arrowhead says, oh fuck, he's Australian. I miss this guy. Australian accents hit. I swear I'm straight. I do?
Well, you should.
Okay, a little conceited.
I like to keep in shape. duty and all that.
Whoa, what kind of voice direction did this guy get to like lower his voice like that?
I've been thinking of.
Is this a
getting
trap?
some
This
more
feels like a trap.
tattoos. What do you think?
Yeah, but only because the spot on your bicep seems a little blank. I'm not gonna say I hate tattoos, but yeah, cover yourself in ink. I think it would work for him.
A garage Dorian on my back.
Is there a garage Dorian? Is he just like built? Trishian says too much going on here. Maybe next time I can join the stream. Totally fair. I'll see you later, Trishian. Akoda says he's a trapdoor. This
One
feels
of
like a
the
trap.
Most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world.
Is it? What types of door? Hold on. Is there like a door tier list? Types of doors. Because like there's trapdoors. I think bomb shelter doors are pretty cool. No, I'm not talking front door. Okay, well, this is garage doors. Slatted doors. Ooh, these like pull open doors that kind of fold in on themselves. That's not bad. Beaded curtains. Can you imagine beaded curtain Dorian? French Dorian? Now, I'm going to say bomb shelter door way outdoes this guy. Anyway.
Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full time.
Drawbridge is a very good one. Pocket Dorian, Dutch Dorian. ABCD says, oh damn, the garage door has a unique job depending on what you have in your garage, TBH.
But you get older and, well,
You look
we are.
29 at
Thanks for
most.
chatting me up.
29 to 34.
We're friends, but
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Wait, you just want to be friends? You don't want to... Just friends with benefits? That's all I get? Where are your... Oh. How do I write on my computer? Dear diary. Fucking got half rejected by a door today, thinking about ending it all. But the knife wouldn't even talk to me. I'm trying to find all of the new dateables. So I guess we could talk to like the curtain. We could also talk to the lamp. The time capsule is here. Oh, the sofa, the chairs. We talked to the fire alarm. Let's talk to the lamp. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not the lamps in this game are different depending
For a
on where you are.
moment, wonder
Hello?
if your date viators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling.
Is this a ring light reference? Oh my god, it's an influencer in the flesh. I thought these were dollar bills. These are light switches. Oh, what is around her? Oh, it's like those little cords that you pull on to, like, initiate ceiling lights. Interesting. Cashcow said the storm Dorian, and I'm kind of wondering what kind of storm he's bringing. Also, ABCD says, very door Dorian. If you go to the front lawn or the community lawn, we go so hard. Also, Cashcow said, I just saw my ex in the office. Nightmare scenario. Oh.
They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body,
Damn.
bathing them in a
Their
soft
eyes are fucking
glow.
sick.
A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them
The
appearance
fucking
of an
street
angel.
lamps on their
Perfect, But it
shoulders.
doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Oh no, are they a bitch?
Hey, bitches.
They're a
It's me
bitch.
again. Lux.
They're an influencer. No! The worst kind of person. Ugh. Hello. Should I say hey? I feel like switching into that would be... Should I say you're literally flawless? You are literally flawless.
Aren't I, though?
All right, a little conceited. Also, I like your sense of humor. Physically, you're gorgeous. You're perfect in every single way. Physically, you're gorgeous. I don't know your
But
personality.
my personality is terrible? Like,
Shit.
you wouldn't want to hang out with me?
I didn't think they'd pick up on that.
Is
Fuck.
that what you're saying?
No, I meant it as a compliment.
If you're lying, I will murder you.
Guys, should I just call it quits and shut off the electricity bill now and get ahead of it, or?
On mine, I mean.
Oh, you're gonna cancel me.
My
That's fine.
Luxies will destroy you.
Oh, Jesus. I was just trying to be nice, I swear.
Well, as an influencer, I get a lot of hate, so...
Influencer? Not influencer.
You
Influencer.
have to be careful.
Yeah, what the fuck, what is that?
Influencer?
Flunker?
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Cool.
I know. We're called influencers for short.
Okay. Have you considered changing it to anything else?
We make everyone's life better.
Oh no, you don't know how to describe your fucking... Listen, show me your media kit. What do you actually do? Give me your fucking... Who's your manager? Where's your digital business card? How do you do that?
By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Uppy.
All right, this is a little too close to home, actually. Luke says at least they clarified the typo in influencer. Also, ABCD says influencer equals razor light. I'm obsessed with. Actually, though, it's a little... It's kind of on the nose. Mildly. Slightly. Narrowlatap says anyone who describes himself as an influencer is a drain on society. Yeah, I way prefer content creator.
We tell fans what to wear. We tell fans what to buy. We tell fans what to think. And
Yeah.
we tell them how to feel, among other
They
things.
took a weird spin on it. But Laszlo says I love a crazy character.
It's super helpful and literally necessary.
It's not. You know, shouldn't people think for themselves? Perhaps?
What world are you living in?
The fucking dystopia that I'm a
This
part
is
of.
the real world.
Ugh. The only thing worse than influencers are people influenced by them. Yeah, I always recommend people do their own research on shit. I way prefer the term content creator. I never, like... This is a real
Some
world.
people were born to lead, like me. I mean, just look at me. I've got that inner light.
I do love their eyeshadow,
I'm
actually.
natural. But most people were born to follow. Like, for example...
What's with your legs? Oh, they're like those things that you use to like move lamps around.
Starving for people
Like the little
me
hinge
to
things.
lead them.
Mr. Max says, I don't think I like this one. That's a pretty fucked up worldview, actually. Actually, if I followed you, where would you lead me? In theory. We're gonna push
Oh my
this.
gosh, I'm so glad that you asked. Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is
Oh
literally
no.
amazing.
Is this gonna be, are you gonna sell me a masterclass?
Or I can grant you
I knew
exclusive
it!
access to my services. They're literally amazing.
No! Guys, if an influencer ever sells you their
Are
fucking
literally
masterclass,
amazing.
do not. I will reach to the computer screen and throttle you. Please do not do that. Tell me about your services.
Okay, congratulations! I will be charging you for the triple premium platinum package.
No, that says you have to subscribe to their only lights. Also, Airhead says content creator is a good term. It's way less dystopian than influencer. Yeah, most of us, at least the people I hang out with, say content
It
creator.
includes a $3 spa coupon, 6 copies of my ebook,
Oh,
a free yoga cushion rental when you come to our Bali retreats,
you own property?
and access to the virtual Living Light Lounge, where you can literally collab with other influencers whenever you want.
Oh no. Backspace, backspace, backspace.
That's totally okay. You can cancel anytime.
Am I gonna have to talk to a representative and then have them go through a whole song and dance? Lunatic Goose, hello. Whitney says, Dinah, your teeth are in the mail. Oh my god, thank you, Whitney. You guys, I'm so excited to show you these teeth. I got pictures from Whitney for like showing off what they look like and all the colors and sparkles and everything. I'll show them properly on stream when they get here, but I'm stoked. Christoph says, is this a pyramid scheme? It's only a pyramid scheme if there's more than one level. How long do I have to decide? 30 days?
Sorry, I should have been more clear. You can cancel anytime after the first 3 years.
This is illegal.
Oh, okay, call the cops. Or write a strongly worded email to Instagram. I am
Instagram
sure
is
they will
crazy.
respond right away.
Instagram is famous for having zero support to the point that like it actively pisses off content creators.
XOXO, bye.
Okay. Never doing that again. It's natural light only from now on. Should we talk to the time capsule again? He's been bopping around a little bit. We could also talk to the window. I guess we should talk to the video games and stuff. But how about the thermostat? I'm kind of curious what that's gonna look like. Daydreamer says, all right, time to shut off the breaker. I tried, they wouldn't let me. Let's see.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee.
Hello?
It seems that there is nothing here to speak with.
Did I just give it sentience?
Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
Weird. I don't like that. I also love how the stair has like a little scratch in it that was undoubtedly from trying to move furniture into this house through this god-awful set of doorways. Do you see this? Open concept or bust. I am not gonna try and move a couch through this thing. Ugh, I would rather knock down a wall. Let's talk to the corkboard then, because that seems, or could we talk to the sticky notes individually? We'll just heart on the one that says get friends.
The frazzled figure standing before you has
Hi.
the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home.
Are those googly eyes? Please tell me you're friends with Clippy.
She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
She's kind of cute.
Oh my god. You can see me?
I love the little decals on her arms. That's so adorable.
You can see me.
Strange Manager says the thermostat belongs to Daddy, I bet. Oh god. Also, Paul the Map Guy says Miss Frazzle.
Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Oh no. Oh god, you read magazines? You're stapled to each other, but is it healthy? 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. White out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. Office Romance magazine?
Oh yeah. It's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies.
I love her voice.
It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year.
Well, thank God we have the fire alarm. This is, I love the little, she looks like a teacher.
And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh.
Is it?
Listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Probably a good place to start, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
This is great voice acting.
I'm Penelope. And I'm your office supplies.
All of them? Hi.
Yay!
Ah, she's so friendly. I love her. Hello.
Which boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Okay, well, it's the digital age, Penelope. Fucking get used to it. I just got yelled about Instagram. I don't have time for this. Everything's online now. Yeah, this is an unnecessary amount of corkboard space for the fact that I just got fired yesterday.
It's great that you're here, though.
Well, sorry,
now
I'm in labor
you're a
limbo.
witness.
Oh no. Is this gonna put me on a list?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
Uh-huh. You're so right, Queen. You're too cute to be single. You are too cute to be single. Wait, but that's completely unrelated to what we're talking about. Yeah, I don't want to like hard left turn into flirting with her. I feel like I might scare her off. I'm just gonna say you're so right, Queen. Yeah.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important
that what you're holding?
work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey.
I don't know if that's always true. That feels like a bullshit
What do you
quote.
think that means?
Oh no, don't ask me what it means. Lead with your best asset, dad ass. Time to look to a brighter tomorrow. I truly don't care. Look at a brighter tomorrow. I mean, it's an optimistic quote,
well-
but I don't...
Yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit.
Okay.
And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer.
A cross
Any advice
trainer?
for me?
Matches energy at all times. Statistically, that's the best advice.
Okay. Cool. I can do that.
I just assumed it was a him. God. Oh god, it's douchebag Thor.
I love that! Let's fucking fight!
What is happening? What have I done?
This is great! I'm not scared at all!
You leave them to it.
Hot, I guess. Did I just... Should I go talk to the cross trainer and like... No, I should let him on his date, shouldn't I? I need to talk to Phoenicia.
Ooh, coming in hot. What you got for me this time?
Hello. It would be creepy how you always seem to know things if it wasn't also really damn cute. Nah, I don't want my CIA agent, coming at me and admitting to it. I'd rather live in
Yes, and
ignorance.
then some, honey. Now come on. I'm dying to know the sitch.
There's a
You've
lost
got those
dog.
urgency eyes.
The
So,
dog is lost.
What's the deal?
Lost dog. There's a problem at Scraps of Hope.
An animal emergency?
Yeah.
Honey, why didn't you open with that?
I
Who's
just
in
got
trouble?
here.
What do we need? How can I help? Give me answers.
I do love her energy though. Everyone needs a friend like this. Also, your bed says I think she should have gotten a content warning before talking to you. And Nylar says he just got cucked. Apparently. Davy, one of Mateo's rescues, has gone missing.
Phoenicia's fingers are flying across her virtual keyboard before you completed your thought.
I have a packet. Do you want the
Already
packet?
typing something up as we speak.
But the packet.
Did Mateo give you any helpful info I can put in here?
A packet.
Anything eye-grabbing? We need some cute
Hi,
buzzwords
Berserker
to get things
Bifrost. Welcome
attention.
in. Yeah, a whole packet. The packet. Please
Listen
take
to me,
it.
honey. Missing in animals are no joke. We'll get this baby home. Ooh, I'm gonna do a live to generate some engagement for the post. I'll let you know how it goes.
I hate how on brand this all
Check in
is with
Mateo
the
to let him
content
know.
creator
I
vibe.
don't think he checks socials very often.
I'll have to do it tomorrow, but I can do that. I am out of juice in the date beaters for today, though, so I am gonna go... Oh, wait, I got a new message. Discord. That's definitely not Discord. Hi, Sam.
Oh, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV.
Okay, the couch was busy. Something about the vice president? Glad to know I'm on your mind.
Oh, God, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet.
I
Holding hands
haven't
and
checked with the
whatnot.
toilet yet. But I know it's French, so I've been avoiding it. Daydreamer, welcome back for your third date in a row? I mean, I guess. Third stream in a row. David CD says, reading magazines is only cool if you primarily read other stuff. Every avid reader loves fun and nonsensical reads. Also, Viper says, so date everything means that everything can date. Yeah. Also, apparently they can date each other, and I can just sit in a chair in the corner and watch. It's going out. I think it's going good. I think it's going good.
Is it or
Me
isn't
and
it?
Dorian were like this. He can enter my keyhole anytime. They're also weird. They are
Well,
weird.
Yeah. They aren't, like, actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
I just watched two of them go on a date with each other. I got rejected by someone, and another is too absorbed with his "don't help me, I can help myself" sort of vibe of being a pet owner. So it feels more overwhelming.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just
It
gotta
feels
know
like
one
back when I
thing.
was on Hinge, just
You're
swiping
out
right
here
on
dating your
everything.
appliances. Are you guys, you know?
Holding hands.
You know what? All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture,
They won't
who am
fuck
I
me
to
yet.
make
It's not
you?
intentional. I
All
would
right,
tell
well,
you,
I've
but
wasted
like,
enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
it's the end of the day. It's like midnight. My phone is dying. My energy is gone. Oh wait, this is dead. Here we go. Red Storm says getting cucked by your own furniture. And also Laszlo says, can you date the cuck chair? There isn't one in this bedroom, but there's gotta be one somewhere. I do also want to go back. We're gonna go back and talk to Mateo, because I want to check back in on that. Hello? Guess what?
Mateo tends to a group of adorable dog-like creatures, grooming them and speaking to them sweetly.
You guys are so cute. What the fuck? Look at little pom-pom. Little pom-pom Bella back there. And the Goldie? I don't know what this is, but it's cute. Oh, they all have little collars. Stop.
Just a few more.
Can this be the whole game?
And done. Oh, what a good girl, Damas. Que bonita. I bet that feels better, doesn't it?
Ah.
I know you're
Paul's
a
this thing.
Rottweiler,
Included a
but that snag
husky.
on your tail was getting ridiculous.
Where is it? Yeah. If I had a nickel for every tail I've de-snagged. Looks like you got your hands... no, I'm gonna say the first one. It sounds like a joke. I don't really know
Hey, you're
if it's
here.
supposed to be an innuendo.
Hoping
I'll
you
just go
could
with it.
by. I wanted to thank you for talking to Phoenicia about making that post.
Yeah, no problem. It'll be $7.99. Seems like I could have done more.
Hey, trust me, that was a big help. We've already had some visitors stop by because of it.
Yay!
Talked to a few things who said they saw Davy recently.
I like how he says
Hopefully,
things,
if we can
too.
figure out where he's been, we might be able to follow his trail and track him down. Oh, that's right, Chiquita. He'll be back before you know it.
Oh. So these are the cuties I've heard so much about.
You caught us in the middle of a grooming day. Everyone's been a little stressed waiting for Davy to come back, so I thought a bit of pampering would do us all some good.
So what, like some fabric softener? Who gets to pamper you? Wink, wink.
Me? Well, I hadn't really thought about it. As long as these guys are happy, I'm happy. That's really all the pampering I need.
Your butt dang says that'll be $7.99. Okay, Joel Olstein. I don't get the reference, but there has to be something you'd like to do for yourself.
Most of my to-do list involves managing the rescue and looking after everyone here.
Oh no, he's a workaholic.
Does that count?
Sounds like you're a workaholic.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Goodness.
But you know, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
Okay, but how about doing someone that you love? Hi, I'm Diana. I guess that's true. I wouldn't really know. I don't think my in-game character knows, but honestly, I really like what I
Enjoy
do.
your job?
It doesn't feel like work. I was replaced by AI. It's not as bad as I thought.
I can't imagine doing anything
I wonder if I
else.
can fuck the AI.
I get to
There was
spend
something
all
about that in the
day,
news recently,
every
right?
day helping
Viper
kids
says
really need
Olstein is a mega church pastor. Oh, got it.
it. That's worth a few sleepless nights for me.
I wonder if I can fuck the wallpaper. I just noticed it. It's kind of ugly. I'll leave you to
Well,
it.
before you go, I wanted to ask you something. You did such a good job with the Placebook post. I was hoping you might want to help me follow up on some of the leads we've gotten. It would take me a while to get through them all myself, and I really don't like leaving the inanimals alone for that long.
Sure. I'm all over it.
Great!
That was not a great expression.
All right. The first one I have is from Hoove. He said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. Let me know if you find anything, okay? And really, thanks for helping out.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't really talked to much in the laundry room anyway, so that'd be a good chance to. I know I have to talk to the candelabra at some point because it was mentioned by the food critic fucker. But am I supposed to look around for Oh, what is this?
Before you see them, you can feel them. An overwhelming air of cool,
A bobby pin?
of rebellion and edge given form. Leather and metal and the best hair and eyebrows you've ever seen. This rogue is impossibly cool. And looking at you like you owe them money.
Hello.
You got a problem, punk?
Okay. Well, I don't even know who you are. How could I?
Oh, damn, that was rude of me, wasn't it? My
Yeah.
name's Bobby. Bobby Pin.
Goodness. Hello. Even your shoelaces are bobby pins. I would unironically wear this whole outfit. Truly. I miss it when it was cold enough
And you
to.
might not have heard of me yet, but
Strange Miniature says, oh shit, they're gonna
the
peg
name
you.
Bobby
Oh
Pin
no.
is gonna be known all over the house real soon. How's
You
this
were on my
strike
floor.
you? The Pin Crime Syndicate. Oh wait, no. The Pin Criminal Empire.
How about the Pinimal Empire? The Pin Prim. The Pin Gang? You some kind of crime boss? I'm not gonna judge her
Not
work.
yet, but I will be, baby.
Your butt dank says she'll pin you down. DBC says,
Locked up
hello,
in Hoof's
mother.
bag for years, and I'm finally free.
You were in Hoof's bag? Hoof?
You know, the vacuum cleaner.
Right. I need to talk to
I had a
him.
lot of time to think while I was in there. You know, about who I was gonna be when I got out.
Were you actually imprisoned?
Out of shape. It does something to a pin, you know?
Should I leave you in this closet? I
Makes
don't
you
think that.
Evaluate your priorities in life. Makes you think long and hard about who you truly are.
Nah, it sounds like you're ready to come out of the closet, actually. King Fox Ninja, welcome in. Also, let's see. ABCD says, chat, look up Shane for the L Word pilot episode. Bobby Pin is definitely inspired by their outfit. Good. That means they're gay. Hit on me. You got bent up? You don't normally look it. This is you bent out of shape.
Oh yeah. I used to be pinned straight, if you can believe it.
But you're not
Getting
anymore,
sucked
right?
up into Hoof's bag was
You're
a
not
real
anymore
revelation.
straight. You're not straight anymore? You're not
I never really
You're not straight
felt
anymore, right?
like
You're
myself.
you're little
Would have liked
curvy?
it better if I didn't have to be locked away for a while first, but I feel like
Prison
for
will
the
do
first
that
time
to
in
you.
my
I've seen
life,
Orange is the New
who
Black.
I am and who I've always been are one and the same, baby.
Can't really buy that kind of self-reflection. Sucks that prison had to do it for you, but... Paul the map guy says used to be straight. Alright, I can take a hint.
I've been locked up, but I'm here now, baby. I'm ready to take what's mine. The real question at this point is just where to begin. Where do I situate my burgeoning criminal enterprise?
I mean, I have a good idea of where you can put your burgeoning criminal stuff.
After all, you know the first rule of business. Location, location, location.
Yeah, what's the second rule?
A, B, M, M. Always be making money.
Can't really argue with that one.
Of course you can, because I'm right, as always.
I feel like she would love going for a milkshake, and I don't know why I get that impression specifically, but I feel like she really likes milkshakes.
Let's make a game out of this. I gotta scout some
Why is everyone giving me jobs all of a sudden? I thought I was just gonna fuck a door or something.
If you can find me, I'll let you be a small part
Oh,
of
it's
this
hide and seek. I can do that. That's fine.
What do you say?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Rad. Welcome to the Pin family, baby. Just to make sure you don't miss this opportunity of a lifetime, I'm gonna.
I bet it's gonna be really
about where
easy.
I'll be.
I can't imagine it'll be that hard to figure out.
I'm gonna be doing my dirty deeds in a place that gets you real clean.
Shower.
Catch me if you can, Normie. I'm out.
It's gonna be the shower, isn't it? All right, Hoove, I heard you knew a dog was around here.
There's something strange about the handsome
Oh,
figure.
right! This is the guy that everyone wants Apollo to cosplay
He
as.
does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor.
To be fair, that is a sick belt. Oh my god, the bracer? That's smart as shit. Also, Paul says, are there any haystacks?
Something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression.
He looks ecstatic?
Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
I mean... Hello? Do you want me to leave you alone?
What's that?
Okay,
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding. then
Goodness.
leans forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales
Right,
and exhales.
holding his breath. That's 100% what I thought he was doing, and what we all thought he was doing, right, chat? That's, yeah. I'm glad it was just him holding his breath.
Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Your bud Dang says he's practicing his tantric exercises. Strange Miniature says he talks and it's just brrr. Weird that I walked in on that. It is weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's weird.
It is super weird. You have the most bizarre timing. All right, now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's
Hello.
Hoove. The friends just call me Hoove, though.
You're not British? I expected him to be British if they call him Hoover.
What's up?
Hello. Next.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up?
Have you seen a dog?
Today was supposed to be my day off.
I can't imagine someone who lives in a big house like this vacuums that much. So it'd probably get a lot of... I might have dropped a whole pack of wet noodles. No, I'm doing that one.
Oh. They're wet?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
What? Oh, you had me there for a second.
Haha. Dumb joke, but I'll take the credit.
Sam, leave, though.
I've been looking for some animals. Please.
He taps his fingers on his chin, considering.
Maybe? Oh god, I don't have any fucking level of anything. Maybe if you retraced your route?
I'd love to, but I'm a little tired today.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Do I have to come back? Should I say you seem tired?
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week.
I can't have spilled that much stuff in a week.
But
Whitney,
you're
hi.
working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
Since when do vacuums need oil? Whitney says go check Discord. Oh no. Oh god. I don't think Discord's even open. Hold tight, chat. Oh god, why do I have so many messages? Oh! What is that? Whitney just sent me a fucked up picture of her teeth. I'm assuming it's your teeth and not stolen from someone else? Hold on, can I add that? Can I let the audience see it? Is that okay? That just came out of my mouth? What do you mean just? Whitney, what do you mean just? Here, hold on. Let me add image, chat, brief detour, browse, downloads. Oh, it's not here. All I have is a picture of someone going off a ramp. Here, look at this for a sec, chat, while I find Whitney's tooth picture. I use this for Worlds Apart editing. Give me a sec. Save image. Is it gonna let me just drag it? Oh, it doesn't want to save. Discord, I swear to fucking God. People are saying sick. Okay, hold on. Now it's gonna change to a tooth. Content warning if you don't like tooth stuff. People are saying that's a rad tooth. Here you go. So this is the tooth. How? Just came back from the dentist? That hole is not supposed to... There's your problem. Christ. Miriam says my coworker got his wisdom teeth taken out today too. Good God. Paul the Map Guy says sick moves, so literally sick health stuff. Fuck's sake. I mean, I hope your mouth feels better, but also are you like numb right now? What a trip. What do you enjoy most about the work?
I love making the rounds and saying hi to
I feel like you would appreciate. Whitney says I'm so numb. It's crazy. That numbness is gonna last so fucking long too. It's just annoying after a while, you know? But Zaydwise says, hell yeah for the extract victory. What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna make it into another tooth?
The job makes it so that I can spend time all around the house. And that's really nice. I have a chance to see all my favorite folks.
All right,
Even
well.
feeling empty.
Did you have a favorite object in the house? Can I set you up with anyone?
Think if I tried.
All right, well.
I've always had a soft spot for old Bobby Pin.
She hated being in you.
We had history once upon a time.
And then she found out she wasn't straight. Oh, that's gotta suck.
Nothing romantic, just a deep friendship in another life.
Because she was a lesbian.
But I love everyone here.
Uh-huh.
I'm easy going like that.
Lucas says, keeping your title as Teeth Dice Lady. Truly. Also, Laszlo says, I have wisdom teeth in a little jar. They're huge. They are. It's crazy how deep the roots go. Also, Akoto says, like they got the whole thing out in one fucking piece. Yeah. And also, Whitney says, obviously I'm going to turn the broken side into a geode. Oh, that'd be so cool. Please make it like a gold or silver geode or something. Kind of like a filling, but more visceral, kind of. Marathon says, who? He's totally gay. You sure? Nothing hidden in your bag?
There's a lot more to this house than meets the eye, my friend.
Why is it so sus?
It's been great talking to you.
He's very suave, though.
Gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about
That's
you
fair.
come back and see me next time you got a minute?
Sure.
I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while.
Yeah, I could take my vacuum for a walk to the park.
The two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink.
Is he actually gay? Whitney says exactly like a gold tooth. Yeah, that'd be sick. Sounds good.
It's a promise.
He didn't say it's a date. I'll tell you that much. Hello? What the fuck, Bobby? You're right here? That's like, you went fucking nowhere. I guess I could take a look at all these things. Like this Titus detergent?
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating and alluring.
Hello?
She glares at you like she means to run you through.
I don't know how I feel about her.
Also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze.
Never mind, I'm super into it. Look at her collar!
It's
That's
like
cool.
it undermines whatever murderous intent she may actually have.
Also, ABCD says no, because you never want the vacuum during a game or during dinner. On. Yeah, that's true. Also, ABCD says it makes too much noise, so he's only around when you have no one home or need the house to be quiet. Can you imagine how loud he'd be during sex, though?
She is beautiful and terrifying. An Amazon in blue and pink.
I like the Tide Pod
But
headband.
even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Who dares disturb me?
Hello. Oh, she's Angie. Titus Andromash? Andromash. Titus. Titus?
You? Ha, name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear, if thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty.
You promise?
I shall leave you as you present.
Okay, bitch. We don't even know each other and you're threatening me? I just wanted to meet you. You smell so nice, please.
You, civilian, you wanted to meet me.
Okay, I regret it now.
My pods rampage, sacrificing themselves to be reborn yet again.
This is a lot of lore.
And you have pulled me here because you wanted to meet me.
You came willingly.
I trust you, civilian. I am in a state of indecision.
I kind of hate her.
I cannot
Andrew
decide
Mackey says you're venting.
or if I am impressed by your fortitude.
Fortitude. You know, sure.
Fortitude. Such bold abandon flaunts a newling's claim. For converse, strange, at altar side untold.
I kind of hate
You're
her.
not hated, despite thy impish impertinence.
Okay, you know what? I meant to do this a couple episodes ago. I need to start organizing. I'm sorry, chat. This is something I gotta do. It's required. If my internet will cooperate, it's required. I don't need to stare at doors anymore, thanks. Oh no. Or at my own YouTube. Hold on. Date everything. Tier list. This is a completely personal tier list. Don't take it too seriously. Bop, bop. There we go. Okay, because we're gonna name these tiers as well. From have my babies to all the way down to would do it to get back at a parent. Marry me is tier 2. Kinda hot, I guess. Or wait, I can fix them is the middle tier. D tier is gonna be this is someone's fucked up fanfic. How about that? Redstorm says, does have my babies include those you want to have their babies? Yeah, I think it's kind of a two-way street, isn't it? Also, Hold Back Guy says, damn, Titus made you lose so much interest that you went to go look at storage containers instead? Okay. Or I feel like I should have a separate category for like one night stand. Hold on, how do I add? Whoop, nope, not that. Add a row below. Perfect. Marry Me is supposed to be way the fuck up here. Okay, I can fix them. Would do it to get back at a parent. This is someone's fucked up fanfic. One night stand, all one word. So like I would do it, but nothing serious, you know? So I'll leave that as like gray. There we go. Already, I know we've met a couple of these people. Sam, I didn't know you could date, but Shadow Lord, absolutely. Hot as shit. We also had the 90s guy, who I feel like is just kind of a friend. So I would kind of put him in this tier. Lux, absolutely not. 0. Friends with benefits category, yeah. Run night stand or furniture with benefits. Separate category, you know, where it's like, hey, we're chill like that, but like, eh. I should also put like, maybe like a just friends category. Something that's kind of like a, just like non-romantic, just friends. Right? Let's do, boop. No. Let's do, this has to be yellow. And then this one's gonna be slightly green. And then this one's gonna be dark green. There we go. How's that? I don't know why this is off. This isn't centered, but there we go. Non-romantic, just, no, fuck. Just pals. Yeah. We'll just call it just friends. Friends. Perfect. Cool. Samara that says we need a yard sale fodder. Wait, yeah, that's way better. Yard sale fodder. Friends with no benefits. Paul the Map Guy says we also need a no friend, no benefits, no nothing category. I like yard sale fodder for that one, honestly. Likability and lovability are 2 different scales. Yard sale is better than what I said. Sever, welcome in. Jason B, hello, hello. Let's do zoom in a little bit. Can you guys still see that okay? Yeah, that looks good. I haven't run into a decent amount of these guys. I feel like I would fuck the pirate guy to get back at a parent as like an enemies to lovers thing. I haven't met most of these other people though. Oh yeah, the food critic. Just friends. I feel like we'll get along more than most people, mostly because he was a dick. I also don't feel much attraction to Henry Hoover. Can't put my finger on why. I feel like the bar lady, I could potentially do it. Who else is down here? It's just like it's like a backup plan, if that makes sense. No, it's just as I feel like this is a fluid chart and that it'll change over the course of the game. It will. Oh, 1000%. Oh, and then here's Mateo, who is really like I get it. I wouldn't marry him necessarily, but I'm like one step between I can fix them and marry me. Because like he doesn't have a beard. Physically, not that attractive. His love for animals, hella attractive. Also, fucking the fire alarm is broken. Like fully broken. To the point that it was actually kind of annoying. And the little beep thing is like, go get a therapist. Go see a therapist. I'm not gonna fix you. I don't want to. The nightmare? One night stand. Nasser says the fact that your nightmare is your S tier. Shadow Lord is S tier. The nightmare, I would put it like, you know, I would sleep with it for funsies, just to see what's up. Same with the bed, I think. I don't like the the detergent lady though. The bed, I think, is like, oh, I can fix them or marry me status. I feel like it would be furniture with benefits, like a comfort sleep, if that makes sense. Let's see. Marathon says, you can't fix people. Luke says, I can make them worse. They could stay fucked up. Who else is here? Who else have we seen? Bobby Pin. I haven't really gathered enough info on Bobby yet. I feel like she's in marry me category, but she is also a crime boss. But she's very confident, and confidence is attractive as fuck. And then Front Dorian is fucking absolutely S tier. Or sorry, technically Trap Dorian, but Dorian in general. Amazing. Redstorm says Bobby is Mary. Bobby is Mary for sure. Remus also says, wait, did you just seriously say a backup plan? Like never the first choice, but if I'm in a serious dry spell, then I'll give you a shot. Kinda. more like a lean back on them when needed. Hello? Who is this? We haven't met this person yet. But now I need to find them. Bobby is I want to learn more. Exactly. We were one conversation in, and then they said, I'm going to run off and hide, and then they went like 2 steps to the left, so I'm a little concerned about their intelligence. Anyway, back to all this. You're not hated despite that. Oh god, I hate you though.
But now is not the time. My occupation, my profession calls me back. For passion's sake I fly. For passion's sake I am not pulled again.
I mean, if someone wants a muscle mommy, though.
Come to me only when the hurly-burly is done, to win or loss.
The who?
Come before, and even thy puckishness shall not save thee.
My what? Yeah, what is hurly-burly?
When 'tis done, you will no longer have to ask.
What the fuck just happened? Well, I'm out of charges. Don't know how you feel about that. Oh, I have work to do. Hi, David.
Nights. Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most.
Is this where you apologize for being wasted the other night?
What a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus.
3%?
Undoubtedly, you'll be CEO one day.
Oh, God.
Sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who exactly? It's impossible to know.
They're his sunglasses?
Every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took
David
them
is a
home.
furniture
Honestly,
fucker.
they were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value.
He's a very good liar, at least. Viper says in this economy, crime boss is an income. Truly.
Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified
A glucose
prototype
guardian.
secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts.
Oh, no.
Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
You know, rest in peace, Sandy, but that particular job is not exactly, Oh, hello.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
The 7 pioneers? This isn't going to be more lore, is it? What is it? Who are the 7 pioneers?
There were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world.
Yeah, what is this about a corporate contract?
Paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David?
Bingo. And all this, the wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became, the pioneers never wanted that.
This guy is very dramatic.
They left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still.
I feel like he's needed somewhere to put this for a very long time, and therapy just wasn't an option. Neptunes, welcome in.
Drastic action was necessary, quickly.
Yeah, what kind of military application? Like, are you gonna fuck a tank?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Okay. You want to go on a date? How many have we gotten through in the dated X? Skylar, Phoenicia. Oh, and they all have their own. Oh yeah, does that say their voices are in all their own bios and things like that? Dorian. Hee hee. How come he has a star next to his? You discovered the sexy, rather bad boy trap Dorian. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Likes friendship, hates nonsense. We're friends! Oh, it's Ben Starr. Oh. That explains it. So we're friends with him. We haven't really gone anywhere with anyone else. Who the fuck? I can join someone's polycule? Titus, Henry, Bobby, Dunk Shuttlecock. I forgot about him. I forgot about Stepford, Keith, Bodie Windbreaker, of course. And I think we got, yeah, Shadow Lord, the Nightmare. And we haven't gotten any of these guys. And I don't recognize them. So, back. All right, well, cool. I guess we'll call it there for the day. That's pretty much all we can really get done in stream time. I am going to say goodbye for the week, you guys. We are going to head off. I'm headed off tonight, technically tomorrow-ish, over to Philadelphia for Too Many Games Con. So if you guys are going to be there, absolutely come say hi. I'll be playing a little bit of Faster Purple Worm Kill Kill. And then in the meantime, I will see you guys back again on Monday. So it'll be Monday at 5 o'clock PST. And then I'll be streaming all that week because I have fuck all going on for once. So that'll be wonderful. In the meantime, I'll say goodbye to everyone on TikTok. And then for those on YouTube, so hoping to see you on Twitch next time. If not, at the very least, I'll be having some YouTube exclusive live streams coming up soon in vertical format. So keep an eye out for that. And then for everyone else, I'm going to send you off to a friend of mine. Let's see who's on. Who is on? Who is here? What is happening? What is this? What are we doing? What is happening? I could send you off to go say hi to Sachi. Because Sachi just started playing the same game. So like, in theory, it's very popular right now. Let's send you off to say hi to Sachi, because it's very Pride Month themed. But that being said, if you're looking for spoilers, maybe don't. But either way, say hello to Sachi, and I will see the rest of you guys on Monday. So, bye-bye.